Welcome to this lecture, which is how to enter a number into a cell. In this lecture, we'll talk a little bit about what kind of calculations you can perform in Excel. You'll also see how you can enter a number into a cell and how you can use the formula bar to type in a number instead of typing it directly into a cell. And finally, at the end of this lecture, you'll see how you can close a cell for editing. Okay, as I mentioned in the previous lecture, that you will mostly use Excel to enter numbers so that you can perform calculations of some kind. Just to mention a few basic calculations you can perform in Excel include, for instance, finding the total number of students in your class, or maybe to find the total number of days a student attended or did not attend your class. It can also be used to find the total number of products you sold in a specific week or month, or the total number of products that are left in your stock at the month end. And these are just some of the most primitive calculations you can perform in Excel. But you may eventually end up performing more complex calculations, such as calculating your loan payments, statistical analysis, budget totals, etc. All in all, Microsoft Excel 2010 is a very powerful spreadsheet program with endless possibilities to store, manage, and analyze your data. And once you learn it, you can use it to solve and simplify many of your daily tasks. Alright, now with that said, entering a number in Excel worksheet is similar to how you enter text into a cell. And in fact, you already did it when you typed in the dates in the previous lecture. But in order to give you a walkthrough, let me just show you how it's done. So therefore, just open Excel on your computer, and as you already know, you can simply click on a cell to activate it, or just hit the F2 functional key on the keyboard to activate a cell for editing. Next, simply start typing in a number. And let's say you type in the number as 234. As you can see, we now have a number in the first cell of this worksheet. And this number is also displayed in the formula bar, as you can see over here. Another way of typing a number into a cell is to first click on a cell, and then instead of typing the number directly into the cell, you simply type it in the formula bar. So let's say you type in the number as 456. As you can see, the moment I type in the number in the formula bar, it is entered in the cell as well. And finally, in order to close the cell, either hit the Enter key on the keyboard, which will of course move the selection to the cell right underneath the current cell. And if you don't want to do that, you can simply hit the key combination, which is Control and Enter on the keyboard to close the cell for editing.